Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with Stampacrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks for joining me today. Christmas is getting close, so I would just want to remind you that our online card class is tomorrow, Tuesday, and not Thursday. We have company coming in, and I won't be I won't be able to do it on Thursday. So we're going to do it Tuesday at noon. And we'll be focusing on the Modern Garden suite. So I'm excited about that one. So today we're doing another card that's just white with a pop of color. So we're doing red. That is my favorite color. And we are going to be using the So Sincere stamp set. This is kind of our stamp set of the week. And then we'll be using our stitched rectangle dies and this die set, which I haven't used a whole lot, but I really like. It is called Wanted to Say Dies. It has 3 sentiments. It has Happy Birthday, it has You're Too Kind, and Feel Better Soon. Then it also has like a little shadow that you can glue your detailed words to, and then have two colors. So I really love that. And then it also has the flower and a stem. It has a gift with a bow. It's got stars and hearts. So lots of cute images in our die set. So it doesn't go necessarily with any specific stamp set, so it can all be used by itself. So this is in the annual catalog. Great set, love that. We'll have to do more with that. Okay, so let's get started. We're using just a half sheet of the thick basic white cardstock for our base. And then I have a piece of white. So with this white, we're going to die cut a little frame using our stitch rectangles. And I'm using the 4th and 5th from the smallest. And let's grab our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. We'll go ahead and do our die cutting. Let's see, let's get our larger one there, and then our smaller one. So the trick is to get these centered the best you can. That'll give us a nice even frame. All right. I'll go ahead and run this through the machine. I gotta grab that. That popping and cracking is okay. Okay, so we've got our frame. We're gonna need that back. Our frame, and then we're gonna keep this because we're gonna do a little punching on that. Okay, next we have a piece of red. It's just a scrap piece. And I'm going to die cut my Happy Birthday. And then I've got this flower. I'm going to die cut that at the same time. We'll just get that all done in one. Okay. Look how nice that die cuts. I'll drop that and we'll get that out. Sometimes I just give it a good fling. It's already out. Perfect. There's our flower. Perfect. Okay. I like this one because the dot of the I is attached to the word. There is nothing worse than having a stamp or a sentiment where the I is not attached and you have to try to keep track of it. It's just, I don't like it. I always lose that I. I have to use a gem to dot my I because I never have the I. Okay, so I have this leftover piece of white from the center, and I'm going to do a couple of bows here. Using my bow punch. Okay. Then I also have a little scrap of vellum. So we're adding lots of texture to our card using the dies the punches. So I did 2 of the little berries out of the vellum. And then the last piece that I am using is this printed vellum. So this is from the annual catalog called Vellum Basics. It comes with either white or black printed vellum. I'm using the white. And I'm just kind of looking. I think it goes this direction. You want to make sure you get it the right direction. It kind of goes in multiple directions, so just pick whatever looks the best for when you place it down. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to adhere this vellum first. And I am going to just use the smallest amount on the edges. You don't even have to do it all the way around. You can just do a little bit because we're going to be gluing our frame over that. So it's not going to show. And this is just to add a little bit of texture to our project. All right, now we can glue that frame right over the edge. So we'll use a little liquid glue to do this. You don't want too much because you don't want it squeezing out. I had a little bit that squeezed out at the bottom on my vellum. Put it a little too close to the edge. Okay, we just want to get that centered and covering the edges of our vellum. So let's give it a good press. Get that adhered. Perfect. Okay, so next we are going to do our happy birthday. We're just going to glue this right here. Let's see, let's do a placement really quick. We're going to put these over in this area. So I think we've got it where we want it. So use just a small amount of the liquid glue. I'm not covering the whole thing. If you have the adhesive sheets, you could use that too. I wasn't even thinking about that. I really like doing the liquid glue. You just got to make sure you don't use too much. I think that's usually the problem everyone has, is they just use way too much of it. With this one, less is more. Even gluing a whole piece on, you just need a little bit. You don't need a ton. It's very strong glue. All right, butterfingers here. Let's just center it. I'm going to do it a little bit over, like that. Happy birthday. Doing it off center kind of adds a little bit of interest. All right, so I'm going to cut off the bottom of that. I just tore off the bottom of that little stem. And I'm going to put it this way. And then we'll do this one. I'm going to cut off or tear off the bottom of that one too. I'm not doing all of them, just the big ones. I'm going to put this one down just a little bit. Not quite at the same angle. And then let's just use a little bit of glue on here and offset that so it's not completely on top of our other ones. Just excuse my hands. This holiday's been really rough on my hands. Between all the cleaning, the prepping, the cooking, everything else, my hands are a mess. Okay, so let's just go ahead and you can pop this up or not. It is up to you. I think I'm going to pop this up right here in the center. And then I'm going to use one of our large iridescent rhinestone jewels right in the middle of our flower. Just for that teeny bit of bling. And that is it. Isn't that sweet? We did all our die cutting, our punching, and that card was still done in under 10 minutes. So love this, love these dies. These dies just really make a huge impact. And when you're doing white with just a pop of color, that makes a large impact as well. Just add a little bit of texture to your card, and it's very easy to do this type of design. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this. I will post my supplies and measurements on my blog. Don't forget that we still have our clearance and end of year sale going on. And yeah, that's it. Check back tomorrow. We're going to have our December card class at noon. So I will see you then. Bye, everyone.